Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Eliel, and yesterday I was saying that the moon is going through Cancer, and in a few hours it is going to create trines. This would be the day of tomorrow, May 3rd, and it is going to create trines with the North Node and with Saturn in Pisces, and later it is going to move to Leo. So these trines, harmonic aspects, there are minor ones because they last one day only, but well, they collaborate to continue or to begin to feed projects. Thinking in the long term, or perhaps for taking certain decisions that imply a new step of growth. This is very linked with the North Node in Pisces. So these harmonic aspects are accompanying all of that. Then the moon goes to Leo, and first of all, is going to create a trine with Venus and with Neptune in Aries. They are still in a conjunction, stimulating this will of initiating, sharing talents and creations, of putting them outside so that light can reach whatever person it has to reach. And they are also good to take initiatives in the relationship level. Perhaps we're talking about visions and dreams that we want to create together with others in terms of romantic relationships, but also societies or friendships. So later, the moon is going to reactivate many of the tensions that we have been transiting till this point. It is going to create an opposition with Pluto in Aquarius. Its energy is very strong right now because it is about to be retrograde. It is going to create a square with the Sun in Taurus and a conjunction with Mars in Leo. So basically, this is about identifying when our ego is like getting out of the line. It is about bringing light and being aware of what is creating discomfort in us. Whether because the desire of shining, it is being repressed, it is being repressed, the desire of sharing who we are, of creating with our heart, because when we are denying that call, or when we don't know where to focus the energy, and to know where to focus the energy, we need to experiment. We need to open ourselves to learn, to develop our own talents. And many times it is just about putting them outside, even if we have fear of other people's judgments, of mistakes, of failures, etc. So if we don't do this natural will of the soul of expressing itself, of accomplishing its function in this plane, is an energy that ends up being directed to spaces that are not contributing to moving forward, because that is the function of Mars, giving us direction. We take action to move forward. So this could generate like irritability as a product of that inner conflict, but also external conflicts. I mean, when we are denying our own light, we could attract people that are seeking attention in very distorted ways, or they are discharging the energy that they don't know how to vehicle, how to channel. So this is a reflection, but also a resource. The Sun is in Taurus. We are in the season, in the Taurus season. So, for example, when a person is operating in a very arrogant way, this could be a reflection of our own illusion of superiority, but also that could show us how we are not giving the necessary focus to our projects, to our needs. And I remind you that focus on ourselves and in the things that we came here to create, it is very important so we can truly contribute with the community, with the others. But each one has to discover, which is the priority in each moment. For example, for a person that has a newborn child, that is going to demand all the energy and attention. So we have to identify which are the priorities at the present moment. But it occurs in many occasions that the ego wants to go, in a direction because it is perpetuating a programming. This is mainly linked with the new moon in Taurus, being attached to the way that we want things to be, and everything is proposing change right now. So many times ego wants to take it this direction, but soul is indicating other thing, and situations on the outside are indicating other thing. So these tensions in the sky are calling us to create this encounter with oneself, an alignment with our heart. So there could also be presenting the other polarity, like not feeling seen, not feeling comprehended or validated, realizing that there are people, this could be, groups, friendships, because all of this is very linked with Pluto and Aquarius, that could be reflecting these aspects, and how important it is to recognize when there is a true possibility of finding solutions and when there is no possibility. I'm referring that there are circumstances in which trying to explain how we want to be treated, what we feel we deserve, no, not from selfishness or arrogance, from a place of respect. Well, sometimes that it doesn't worth the effort, because it turns more like a demanding, and like trying to force other people to be how we want them to be. And therefore, that attitude turns into manipulation. So it is a training of minute by minute, recognizing when there are circumstances in which we can lead us to the dialogue with other people, because we are willing to recognize our own unconscious aspects and to put them on the table, and we are seeing this willingness on the other side. But there are other moments in which we need to do that introspection, that labor of introspection, in a very silent way, and just simply retire our energy, because we are just adding fire to the conflicts. So it is also important with this energy. This is the virtue that share Aquarius, both Aquarius and Leo: honesty. So many times people could be demanding attention to other people, and it is an attention that they are not giving to themselves. So it could hurt that the outside is reflecting that. But when we leave aside, when we put aside our own values, what is important for us, when we are not loyal, because loyalty, it is also a quality of Leo, to our heart, that is a form of selfishness with ourselves. So that is going to be reflected on the outside. The generosity that we can express when we are giving what we are and who we are, it is enabled when we can recognize which is our center right here, right now. What is that thing that we need to do to inhabit, to whatever thing we need to approach right now to feel in our center. That is a practice too. It is a training, a constant training. So, well, I am going to end this video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.